Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Squirto, and we reached Grandmaster Prestige last night, and so I thought I'd make a video about all my classes, all my stats, my medals, basically just my the ending for Advanced Warfare. I mean, I'm still gonna be playing and making videos till Black Ops 3 comes out, but I just won't be playing as much now that I finally got there. I just wanted to get to Grandmaster Prestige, but today's Grandmaster Appreciation Day, and apparently you're supposed to get 10 advanced supply drops. And as you guys can see, I didn't get those, so I don't know. I mean, maybe I got there too late, but I don't know. Anyways, we'll get into this. So, all my classes that are assault rifles or light machine guns, I mean, they're basically the same. I mean, I use the same perks for every class except for if they're a submachine gun. Basically, right here, I mean, I got low profile, lightweight, blind eye, toughness, blast suppressor, basically all my classes. This is the ARX hole puncher. This is my favorite gun in the game. Probably have my highest KD and accuracy with this gun. I mean, of course I have the most kills with the bow, but that's just because when the game first came out. I mean, it's basically the only gun that I used, that anyone really used, so. But I think if I would have got this gun earlier into the game, I didn't get this till, I mean, I was probably a 22nd prestige or so. But if I would have got that earlier, that probably would have been my top used gun. I got the Insanity, foregrip extended mags, and quick draw. Inferno. This gun's really good. I feel like people overlook this gun once they have the Obsidian Steed. I feel like people really just overlook the Inferno. There's a lot of days when I use this gun, and I think it's a lot better than the Obsidian Steed. But I go back and forth, so that's why I keep both of them on. But if you guys have the Inferno and you haven't really given it too much of a shot, I mean, just play with it for a little bit. Make sure get all your attachments, get used to it, and then I can promise you that you're gonna like it a lot. I just got the AK-12 RIP by reaching 30th Prestige or Grandmaster Prestige, so I haven't had this long at all, only about a week. I love this gun. If I would have had this gun, jeez man, I never used any AK-12. Maybe the hair trigger every now and then, but I liked this gun a lot. This Prestige. Of course, I got the Speakeasy. See, on my submachine gun classes, I always use peripherals. Mainly just because when I'm using a submachine gun, I'm rushing. I'm not stopping. I'm not playing conservative. I'm just running and running and running. And so I like to see my map. I like to see what everyone's doing. I especially don't want the enemy to see the skulls when I kill their teammate, especially if I'm in their spawn. So I got to use peripherals on all my submachine gun classes. Attachments, I usually change this up. Every now and then I'll take off advanced rifling, put on quick draw, or I'll put on a suppressor every now and then. So that class you can always change up if you want, but that's just what I'm using right now. This I was playing around with yesterday. TAC 19 Sledgehammer. I think this is the best shotgun in the game. I mean, I've used the blunderbuss. Yeah, it's fun to use, but I mean, I think if anyone has it, you know how hard it is to use. The Cell 3, the stats look like it would be better than the TAC 19, but I don't think it is. This gun, it shoots really slow. Even though the fire rate is faster on this gun, you shoot the TAC 19 way faster than you shoot the Cell 3. So I always prefer the TAC 19 over the Cell 3 cauterizer, but it's still fun to use. S12, I love using that gun. A lot of people overlook this one too, but I mean, it's really fun to use if you have the right class. If you got extended mags and the laser sight, that thing can actually really do some damage. Bulldog I don't use too much. I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, so that's my TAC 19 Sledgehammer class. Pytech Loophole, this is another gun that I think a lot of people don't use when they should, or a lot of people they redeem it for XP, which I don't understand. I redeemed this for XP the first time I ever got it because I saw that the mobility was 0, and I'm like, I don't feel like running around like a slug. But I mean, the name is a loophole, and I'm pretty sure the mobility going down is just a loophole. It's a lie. Like when you use it, you don't notice it at all. And that gun is amazing. This is the attachments I'm using right now. You could take off red dot sight and put on advanced rifling or rapid fire. You don't really need foregrip either because it has really good accuracy. But I see a lot of people too with this. They'll use a thermal sight, and I've only used it once, and it's actually really good. So there's a lot of things you can do with that class. Of course, I got my sniper class. I use fast hands on this just so when someone's rushing me, I can whip out my pistol and kill them. I use cloak because, you know, when you're sniping, you're not really rushing around. You kind of play back, so I like to use cloak so they can't see me from long distances. A really good exo ability to use, especially if you're playing hardcore, or if you're just, you know, you're not really rushing people. I mean, sometimes if you're rushing, it's good to use too because you don't want them to see you, but yeah, that's a good ability. And then I use a spike drone. That's just for fun. So that's that class. And oh man, you guys are gonna hate me for this last class. I already know it. Everyone's gonna hate me. But I use this class when I'm playing on comeback and everyone is in that middle building, just sitting in there on domination. And then, so I just use this and I just shoot nades in there, doof 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 doof, and it works out really well. I don't ever use it on anything else. But if I'm playing on comeback and the other team is just camping in there, this will clear them out. Of course, I got to use the elite stuff even though it doesn't have any stat difference. But so yeah, if you guys are ever struggling on a comeback playing domination or hardpoint or whatever, and they're just sitting inside that, just make a class with this, the MDL, and just shooting grenades in there, and it'll clear them out. So we'll get into all of my combat record. So yeah, I have a 157 KD. That's been going up. At one point my KD was like 160, but a few months ago I broke my neck and I had to live with my parents for a while, for a couple months. And they have a big TV, like a 60-inch TV or something like that. And if anyone that plays games knows that it's really hard to play on a TV that's super big. So when I was there for a couple months when I was playing, I wasn't doing good at all. And my KD dropped from like 160 to like 144 or something. Like, it just went down the drain. But I've been getting it back up. This is probably one of my worst KDs on any Call of Duty. I think a lot of people have found that their KD has dropped a lot in this game, but that's just because of how fast-paced everything is and how many times you can get shot from the back. So I think if your KD's above about 130 or so on this game, that's pretty good. I got 62,000 kills, 39,000 deaths, 15 days played. And I've noticed that it took me a lot longer to get to Grandmaster Prestige than a lot of people, and I don't really know why. I feel like I leveled pretty fast, but my win-loss ratio is not very good. But that's because I play solo. I don't play with any friends or anything, and it's really hard on this game to just, especially when you play domination, to win when you're just playing solo. But you know, a lot of people might hate me. Those are my last few games. That .7 I was playing Search, I think, so that's why it went down. Weapons, my favorite weapons is Speakeasy. Once I got the excuse me guys, once I got the Speakeasy, I noticed that a lot of people loved this gun. It was honestly one of the first elite guns I ever got, and a lot of people didn't have it when I first got it. But I loved that gun, and I've used it a lot. I don't understand why it says it's my favorite weapon, because it's my 5th in kills, so I don't really understand that. But anyways, this is the bow. I got 9,000 kills with that. I mean, of course I got a lot of kills with that gun. That's just the gun that everyone uses when they're doing bad or trying really hard. I don't know why I have so many kills with the AK-12. I must have used it a lot when I first got the game, but I mean, I don't ever use that gun anymore, so that's really surprising to me. I would think the HBR or the ARX would be my favorite weapon, because these are the two guns I probably use the most, is the Insanity and the Hole Puncher. But I didn't get the Insanity for a while, and I didn't get the Hole Puncher for a while, so I probably just didn't use them that much before I got them. But as you can see, with the Hole Puncher, my KD, compared to what my actual KD is huge. Whenever I use this gun, I mean, I'm going super try hard. If I'm playing against a party, this is the gun. This is my go-to gun when I just feel like I have to win. I'll use that one. ASM one, of course, everyone uses this. I have no idea why it's so far down. I use this gun all the time. But I mean, apparently I just don't get enough kills with it. I must suck with it or something. The KF5 I used a lot. I used to love this gun when the game first came out. I think they silently nerfed this gun, because when the game first came out, this thing ripped through people. Like, every game that I got into that was it was a small map or medium-sized map, I would use this gun, and I would do really good. I mean, my KD is pretty decent with it. With submachine guns, your KD usually is going to be a little bit lower, just because, you know, you can't pick up people from a distance, and you gotta play it with a lot more strategy. But yeah, this is basically all the other classes. I don't really use much of these other guns. I used to like the AMR9 a lot when the game first came out, so that's really surprising. I don't use it too much, but that's pretty much everything else. I got the AK-47, but I don't like that gun. I want to get a gameplay on it, but it's really hard. That gun, it's like a light machine gun, so it's hard to get. My key is only 168 because I only have that many kills with it, and I really want the STG. Every time I pick up that gun, I just destroy people. But yeah, that's basically everything else. If you guys want to check it all out, you can freeze the video or whatnot. Exo launcher, all I use is frag, and spike drone. I don't ever use anything else. I use spike drone just for fun. We'll go to my medals. Here's all of these. Bloodthirsties, merciless, ruthless, relentless. I mean, obviously you guys can see I don't go on too long of kill streaks. That's because I play really rush happy. I don't really sit back, and I'm not huge on getting big long kill streaks. As long as I get a lot of kills, I'm happy. Every now and then I'll notice that I'm on a good kill streak and the other team isn't too good, so then I'll play a little bit slower and I'll end up getting some of these. But as you guys can see, I've never had a vicious, never had a DNA bomb, nothing like that. I've got like 3 brutals in the last few days, so that's that, you know, not too much. Here's my leaderboards. In my career, I'm 19,000 in the world for score, which, I mean, that's pretty good. As you guys can see down there at the bottom, there's 9 million people that have played this game on the PS4, and I'm 19,000, so that's pretty good. Team Deathmatch I don't play too much. Every now and then I'll play that. I play a little bit of Hardcore Search. 55,000 in that. That's really fun to play. If you're feeling like your aim is on point and you're doing really good, that's a fun thing to use, or a fun thing to play is Hardcore Search. But Domination is what I play all the time, and I'm ranked 4,500 in the world, which is pretty good. I mean, at one point I was like 900 in the world, but there was a couple months like March and April when I just didn't really play this game that much. I wasn't into it, but I got back into it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this is all my loot that I have, everything I've got. I sell a lot of this stuff to get XP, a lot of the things I don't use. But lately I've been kind of saving it all up just to say that I have it, and now I don't really need to redeem it because I'm Grandmaster Prestige. So that's pretty much everything. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. I'm super stoked to start giving you guys some Black Ops 3 gameplay. I mean, we only got about a little over 2 weeks left. So yeah, I'll be pumping out videos. I'm gonna post the first ever game that I play on Black Ops 3. I mean, I'm gonna get it at midnight. Whether I do good or bad, I'm gonna post it. So be ready for that. I'm your boy Squirto, and I'm out. Peace.